Back at it again with some more Marvel Rivals. Today we're doing Volume 6, Page 2, Night at the Museum. Let's go ahead and get into it. We are the True Monster. As you can see, we got some monsters with Deadpool, also Bloodstone. This looks like Psylocke, I assume, and Mantis. So let's go ahead and get into the story. What a bloody mess you have gotten yourself into, Elsa. When I signed up with the Collector, it was a freelance monster hunter. The geezer wanted me to track down the nastiest of the nasties to lock up in his fancy cosmic zoo. Seemed like an easy gig for a girl who'd spent the last chunk of her nigh mortal life traveling her collapsed timeline, fending off unspeakable horrors and mapping out what was left of a broken world. But in all my years living up to the Bloodstone family legacy, I've never seen anything quite like this. Sure, the Collector's menagerie was home to some of the creepiest crawlies that ever lived, but it was also full of normal folks, members of every species from every planet across time and space. The Collector may have been writing my paycheck, but I couldn't help but wonder if maybe the real monster was the man running the show. Questionable ethics aside, I had a job to do, and I wasn't alone. That might sound like a good thing, but somehow I'd be saddled with the worst possible partner I had ever could imagine. Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool. The only mercenary I know who's got more jokes than bullets. Not exactly my type of bloke. And if I didn't despise him enough already, it turned out he was the one who's been rounding up innocent beings while I was busy gathering the goals. When Wade told me that the Collector was making his captive fights each other for a sport, my blood began to boil. I was almost ready to hang up my shotgun, but then the alarm started blaring. Two mutants from back home on Earth had apparently ran off with one of my new boss's most valuable possessions. Served him right. If I'm being honest, the Collector's ordered Deadpool to track them down, fully aware that my contract implicitly stated that I hunted monsters only. He also knew that Wade would gladly betray anyone for a few lousy quail, but who my so-called partners betrayed next surprised even me. Apparently when he recognized one of the thieves, an X-Man named Rogue, he switched sides without warning. I guess the two of them had formed an unexpectedly close bond over the years. I had truly had no desire to run the sordid details. To cover his friend's tracks, Poole started smashing display cases, releasing dangerous creatures to buy precious time for her to escape and to keep me off their trail. So despite appearances to the contrary, Wade isn't stupid. He realized that the Collector would find a loophole to send me after them. They may not have been willing to harm the mutants, when our boss could force me to retrieve the contract they stole. However, now that there were monsters running loose through his massive museum, Wade counted on the fact that the Collector would want to minimize the damage to his gallery, and not want to let some innocent aliens get eaten by a dinosaur and infected by a brood queen, because I was chasing after some worthless scrap of paper. Clever lad. So here I am, locked, loaded, and risking my life, again. Things are about to get real messy. All I can hope is that when this is all over, Deadpool is still here, and that I have one shot left for him. Oh wow. So it sounds like she doesn't want to fight humans, but she really wants to kill Deadpool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. That is the True Monster page 2 of A Night at the Museum. Enjoy this illustration. Check out more content on this channel. Thank you so much for taking time to watch, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.